A mountain trembles. In the wilderness, at the foot of Mount Sinai, a trembling nation faces God. In the next minutes, you will witness the covenant, the law given in fire and thunder. Moses is the aged leader who climbs the mountain to meet God. He bears the burden of guiding a people free from slavery and learning to live as a holy nation. God appears as a consuming presence on the mountain, cloud, fire, thunder, voice powerful yet sovereign. He will speak covenant words that shape Israel's life and identity. At the base of Sinai, the people gather in anxious silence. Moses descends from the tents and tells them what the mountain will demand. Israel must be set apart to meet holy presence. Moses returns to the mountain with instructions. The people must consecrate themselves, wash their clothes, and keep a strict distance. The mountain is holy. A boundary is drawn for life and death. That morning the mountain billows smoke, and the sound of thunder rolls. Moses climbs into the cloud where God dwells. Thunder, lightning, and a trumpet sound like the voice of the Almighty. Inside the cloud, God speaks to Moses and the elders below. He recounts deliverance from Egypt and declares Israel his treasured possession. This is the language of covenant. God binds himself to a people by rescue and promise. As God speaks, the people tremble and plead that Moses remain the mediator. They are terrified by the voice and the signs, and ask that God not speak directly to them for fear of death. In response, God gives a preface. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of Egypt. This historical claim grounds the law. Obedience will be rooted in memory of salvation, not mere abstract duty. The voice begins. No other gods and no carved images. The first command: protect exclusive worship. In that culture, God stood behind nations. Israel's identity depends on loyalty to one God alone and rejection of images as rivals. Then God forbids misuse of the divine name and commands the Sabbath. The sacred name marks covenant intimacy. The Sabbath institutes rhythm and memory, rest as communal trust in God's provision. Next, God orders honor for parents and prohibits murder. The family is protected as the social unit, and life is sacred. These laws aim to preserve relationships and the community's covenantal future. Finally, God forbids adultery, theft, false witness, and coveting. These rules govern sexuality, property, truth, and the heart. Together they form a compact for just life under a God who rescues and orders society. When the commandments conclude, the people are terrified. They tell Moses that they cannot bear direct speech from God and beg him to be their mediator. Moses becomes the essential bridge between divine holiness and human frailty. In that fear, God warns of severity for those who violate boundaries. The signs on Sinai show that holiness has consequence. The law is not a casual suggestion, but a covenantal demand with communal effects. In that moment, Moses writes down the words and interprets them to the people. He teaches how the commandments shape worship and social life, so that this rescue community can live differently from surrounding nations. As Moses explains, the law is both invitation and boundary. It invites the people into a life shaped by justice and worship, and sets limits that protect their covenant relationship with God and one another. Days pass, and the elders teach the people how to live by these words. The commandments become a social curriculum. How to worship, how to work, how to speak, how to protect the weak. This is the birth of a covenant society. The 10 Commandments show that God orders life by covenant. He saves a people and gives rules that protect worship, community, and the heart. The law roots obedience in history and relationship, not abstraction. If this story moved you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you do not miss the next one.